Hi, thank you for joining me today. My name is Gabi, and thank you for subscribing. If you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe to this channel and get full details and information concerning studying in Switzerland. Switzerland is one of the best countries in the world, I can say, and there are several reasons why I would recommend Switzerland anytime for studies. For international students, there are several reasons also why I think Switzerland should be a better option for you. The first reason is that Switzerland is culturally diverse, in the sense that Switzerland is the only country in the world where you have the country speaking like 4 different languages in different areas. So you have the French part, you have the German part, you have the Italian part, and of course they also speak English in Switzerland. As an international student, I also recommend Switzerland for you because their education is very good, as in they have standard education. Studying in Switzerland is a better choice. If you ask me, it's one of the best places in the world you should study if you want to. I am currently studying, and there are several schools in Switzerland, both for private and public. Okay, so some people have asked me which are the best schools in Switzerland to mention. For me, I would say, depending on ranking anyway, so there have been several rankings concerning schools in Switzerland. The University of Zurich is likely or tend to be the best university in Switzerland, and according to some ranking, and we have several universities in Switzerland, and I will recommend you to choose one of the universities in Switzerland and just apply. The application is seamless, and I also want to say that if you meet their admission criteria, you definitely will be given admission. Switzerland is open to international students, and most likely is one of the cheapest countries in the world where you can also study. And they have several benefits for students, international students, and both their citizens. And it's one of the countries in the world where non-citizen of the country enjoys some of the social benefits as a student in the country. So we have the University of Zurich, we have the University of Geneva, we have the University of Bern, we have the University of Lausanne, we have the University of Lucerne, we have the University of Neuchâtel, we have the University of Fribourg, and then we have the University of Applied Science Lucerne, we have the University of Applied Science Bern. There are several schools in Switzerland. I'm going to list all of them on that bio, but please, if you are not following me, please do follow me. On this channel, I'm going to be sharing several informations that will help you gain admission to study in Switzerland. It's also necessary I state here that I am not a visa agent. I am only helping with information associating to students gaining admission, and also telling you about the schools in Switzerland. I do not offer visa. I don't get involved in visa application. I only tell you the importance and what's necessary for you to do to gain admission if you are an international student and you want to study in Switzerland. Now, there are several schools in Switzerland, like I mentioned earlier. University of Geneva is the cheapest school in Switzerland where you can apply for studies. I mean, the application fee is 65 francs for international students. So I have some people apply for more than one courses at the same time because the application fee is cheap. And you have University of Zurich, the application fee is 100 francs. You have University of Neuchâtel, the application fee is 100 francs. You have University of Bern, the application fee is 100 francs. You have the University of Basel, you have University of Fribourg, the application fee is 100 francs. Almost likely all the schools in Switzerland, except very few. I think University of St. Gallen, the application fee is 250. I think that's the highest school. That's the school with the highest application fee in Switzerland. Switzerland is one of the best countries you can ever think of in terms of study, and it's the cleanest. For me, it's the cleanest country in the world. People say Luxembourg, people mention some other country like Sweden. I have not been to Sweden, but I know Switzerland is a very clean country. Switzerland is divided into several cantons, just the way you have some countries called it states and others. So Switzerland is divided to several cantons. They have their own laws, but likely the country is one of the best countries in the world, I can tell you. So now, why should you choose Switzerland? Switzerland is one of the countries with the most stable economy. Switzerland has a very stable economy,
and is one of the most beautiful countries in the world. with several apps, you know, so you can climb mountains and all of that. Switzerland is so nice. It's so nice to live in Switzerland, and it's one of the best innovative hubs in the world. So
whatever you study in Switzerland, so there's an opportunity to find a job in that category. So if you study medicine in Switzerland, so be sure that you likely be working in the medical field. So anything you study in Switzerland, there's likely there's likely a better chance that you get a job in the area of your studies. So I recommend Switzerland for you at any time for study. Do you know that the application season for the spring will be closing on the 30th of November? So most schools will be ending up the application windows. They'll be closing up the application windows 30th of November. So you have just few days to end November. So if you have not applied yet for the spring admission intake, please do that immediately. And so the bios for all the schools, I will post them on the link. And some people are asking me questions as regarding medicine, those that are doing engineering and those that are doing sciences. So there are better schools also in Switzerland that I also mentioned. If you do a research with the list of the schools I've mentioned here, otherwise I can also list some schools that are better off in sciences, engineering and medicine on the bio. Stay live, subscribe, like and comment. Thank you.